What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Butters here, back again with another video. And today, I've got a top 10 reasons why you suck at Predecessor. Reason number one, uh, you're not playing selfish enough. What I mean by that is a lot of people have saviors complex in this game, or they want to help out by being at team fights. No, dude. You need to make sure you clear your minion wave before you rotate, clear your jungle before you gank, all of that stuff, bro. Farm comes first no matter what. That's the biggest issue I see in lower elo lobbies is people not last hitting minions properly or not farming efficiently. They'd rather just fight, and you know, if someone else on the other team is farming and then fighting and you're just skipping your farm, you're gonna see that gap in XP and gold as the game goes on. Tip number two, you need to look at the map. What I mean by that is Predecessor added a new feature where you can scale your minimap to 200% size and change the opacity. I highly recommend increasing your map size if you haven't already, and then lowering the opacity. What this is going to do is it's going to force your eyes to look at the map and acknowledge what's happening. So you can see whether or not you're getting ganked or where people are at. You can keep track of the jungle properly, all that good stuff, right? So I highly recommend turning up your minimap if you haven't already. Tip number three, if your goal is to rank up, play assassin jungle. This isn't really a you suck tip, but it's a, if you want to rank up, just play assassin jungle. If there's any patch to do it, it's this patch. Why? Because Satarial's in the game, bro. Because of Satarial, bro. Like, dude, don't get me started on this thing, bro. If you just get like 1 or 2 kills on Kalari, you can just take the game in your hands and win, bro. Just start one-shotting everything. So if you want to rank up, play assassin jungle like Kalari or Feng Mao or Wukong or something. Tip number 4, rotations. A lot of people ask me this question. I know I mentioned this earlier in the first tip, but Butters, when do you rotate? When do you know when to rotate? Okay, here's when you rotate. You have a rotate timer, right? You get that timer when you clear your wave or clear your jungle and then look for something, okay? So here's the thing. Here's how you rotate. Step 1, make sure to clear your wave. Once you clear your wave, you have like 15, maybe 20 seconds to run around in the jungle or go clear, like, invade their jungle, right? So clear your wave, take their 3 camp, take their 5 camp, whatever. Go back to wave, clear it. Same thing, look for a gank or take a cyan buff or a gold buff. So it's just that pattern of clearing wave and then looking to rotate. Obviously, if Fang Teeth is coming up, you want to look for that. If you're off lane, make sure to be at 3rd Fang at all costs. First 2, you can kind of skip if you really, it's not necessary. Tip number 5, I think we're on. Understanding all the roles, right? You need to at least play each role a couple of games just to understand how that role plays and what's good about them and what's bad about them, right? So off lane, you're not really involved in too many skirmishes early on, so it's kind of tough to be effective unless, you know, your team's doing well. Mid lane, you're mostly just AFK, clear minion wave, rotate to duo to gank it, come back to mid, clear wave, repeat, look for invades with your jungler. Jungle, you're just clearing your camps and then running around and ganking because this map is so small. Duo lane, you know, carries just farming and looking for Fangtooth fights. Support, looking to roam, be a second jungler, that type of thing. Great plays on the map. Tip number 6. Something I hate see people do is overcook on builds. Yes, you're allowed to cook on builds, bro. I do it all the time. But if, you know, you're trying to get better at the game, just look at Pred GG and look at the top players and what they're building on the characters they're playing, right? They're top players for a reason. They know how to build properly. If there's a character you like playing, just check out their Pred GG and then look at their builds, right? Don't just be mixing and matching items for fun, bro. You need to have a plan when you're building. You need to know how to counter build. Tip number 7, objectives. Third Fangtooth, huge priority. You need to be there at all costs. If it's 30 minutes into the game and there's only one objective up, you need to be on that side of the map unless you're split pushing. All right? Unless you're split pushing in a comp scene, but most likely and not, you're playing ranked. Just be on that side of the map, dude. Like, if there's an Argus on the enemy team, they can take that objective in 15 seconds if he's just holding right click on it. If you're not able to get to the objective within 15 seconds, that thing can be gone if they're hitting it and you're not there. Just be aware of the map. Be on the objective side if it's up. Number 8, hero selection. When it comes down to it, dude, yes, there's some off meta picks you can roll, but don't play stuff like Rux carry or like, you know, I don't know, just like off meta picks, dude, like Kalari carry or something like that. Like, you gotta, carries are super strong right now, especially with Satariel. If you're not playing them, you know, what are you doing? Tip number 9, I'd say keep track of enemy abilities. What I mean by that is when teams have hard CC, you need to keep track of those during a team fight to know when you can go in and, you know, make your play. I've seen so many times where Akira will just flash and dash in and ult and then just get instantly stunned, rather than just waiting for the enemy team to use their CC abilities and then going in once they can't stop your ability, right? Just get used to tracking enemy teams' CC abilities and knowing when to go in. Tip number 10, I'd say pinging communication. If you guys haven't used the in-game ping system, highly recommend learning it. If your laner's missing, you know, ping it. If you're not at a fight and you don't want your team to fight, spam retreat. You'll see me pinging all the time in game because that's the one way you can communicate without yelling at your teammates or, you know, talking in VC. It's just spam pinging. So if you want your teammates to acknowledge that you're not at a fight or your laner isn't in your lane, you need to ping and, you know, communicate with them. But yeah, that's 10 tips on why you suck at Predecessor. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to keep it relatively quick. If it got a little repetitive, I apologize. Kind of just winging it. But yeah, other than that, if you guys have any video ideas as far as future goes, or basically what I'm trying to say is, let me know in the comments below what type of content you guys want to see. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you all later. Peace.